Hi, so this time I'm gonna look at the enriched data with Kibana and to see how powerful it can be. So the first thing we're gonna do is to just have a quick look at the data we have, enriched data we have. So for that we use Discover and so this guy, but we know that we don't have anything for the last 15 minutes. So let's go to last 90 days. And this is what we've got. Okay, we've got 100 record. This is for instance or access period in Guardium, and therefore a record is for it's a summary of the activity during 1 hour for a specific session on a specific SQL or command. And here we can see that the number of successful SQL this record represent is 357, which then it's not the 100 hits are not 100 SQL. It's much more. And this depends on how many successful SQL have been recorded by this record for 1 hour period, right? So it was, this is a timestamp, but timestamp doesn't count really. It's much better and safer to use period start, which is here. Okay. So now let's go to Kibana and visualization, and especially the visualization. Okay. And here we're going to play with the enriched data, the metadata. We are not going to look much at the raw data. So let's a good way to start is to do a tabular stuff. So and here we see 100 records, but we know it's not 100 SQLs. So well, it's not very interesting. It's just a way Guardium stores things to be to save space. So what we need to do instead, it's here to come here and replace the count of records, right, by the summation of the field we saw before, which is successful SQL, right? And here we can just update. And now we have some. What is interesting too is to know exactly when this happened. So let's add a metric. And this metric will be, this metric will be the minimum of the period start, right? And we're going to add as well the maximum of it. Then when it started at the earliest and when it ended up, right? So now we got what? We know that 40,796 SQL or commands got executed between this time and this time. Okay. So what we also would like to know, it's what kind of database servers, environment of database servers we are looking at. So here, this is where I'm going to group those data using what they call terms, right? And here it's actually the environment of the server we are interested in. Okay, so now we'll put CF5 probably. These we don't have that many, and we see that the servers, right, belongs to different environment: prod, QA, dev, and test, right?